I think there's three big challenges, Emma. The first one is this whole idea of effectiveness and impact. And are we just trying to push people to get them through courses and tick the box and say, well, that's enough, our job is done? Or are we really looking to make a meaningful impact? And how do we do that? And one of the challenges with that is engaging your stakeholders who are often placing an order for a course on you. So initiating a different conversation with your stakeholders, for instance, in the risk area, or if some of that mandatory training, the compliance training is around things like code of conduct or business ethics, engaging those stakeholders so that they're open to exploring something more meaningful in terms of impact and effectiveness. So it's not only your own mindset you're trying to shift, it's possibly the stakeholders. So effectiveness is the first challenge. The second one is the whole learner experience. You know, too often compliance training is really tedious, it's really dense, it's really dull. And often we might come into a new role in a training or L&D team, and we've got this whole legacy of compliance training. And we look at it and we know it's dull, but it's like, well, what else can we do? We don't want to treat people just as passive recipients of information. And again, it's about that impression, because so many people have to go through compliance training and potentially redo it. How do we make that a really engaging and positive experience so it leaves them with, an interest in utilising more of the services from your learning and development team, doing more training, accessing more resources? So that's the second one, experience. And the third one is efficiency. Your compliance training has to be able to scale, which e-learning obviously does well, but sometimes that can be at the cost of effectiveness and experience. So you've got to try to balance this. Is it effective? Are we creating a great experience? And is it efficient? So I think they're the three kind of big buckets of what the challenges are with compliance training that most organisations will be facing.